Hello and welcome to this final instalment of the Paint a Day that we started. Well, it's Saturday, something of May now, so it'll be over a week ago. The transfer things from Little Big Men Studios arrived, so the behind me, they're on the thing. I put a photograph up on Google Plus before. The Huscarls are done, so what we'll do is we'll go through it. Nick isn't with me today because he's on a day out with his family, and he's gone to Chatham Dockyard. Never went to the dockyard. I mean, I didn't live miles away from it, but I never actually went. So yeah, should be interesting to see what he comes up with. So yeah, let's move on with it, and we'll just run through what I did like yesterday and this morning. So see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are. This is where we left them a long time ago, but they're ready now. The shields have come, shield designs have come. So let's get on with it and get them finished. As you can see, the decals have arrived. If you're not familiar with Little Big Man Studios, I'll show you what to do with them. Basically, like I say, you prepare your shields so the foreground is white. I'll just get one. The foreground is white, and they come on a sheet. You cut them out like so. Oops, there we go. And then there's a little clear backing on them. I don't know whether you can see that or not. I was working upside down here because yeah, it's like a little clear backing, and the front is sticky, and you simply get your shield like so and stick it on, and that's it. So you end up with a sort of thingy with the decal backing on. On this one I did earlier, sounds like Blue Peter. I'll find my brush. You just get some water and you add the water on, and you can see the design coming through already. I don't know whether you can see that. Just put more water on. Let me get that really on there. And as if by magic, this peels off, and there's the shield design on. So, oops, there you go. And then it's just treated like a normal decal after that. You know, you just varnish it and stuff. So, yeah, that's Little Big Man Studios decals. They're really well worth the wait. There's so much. Save so much time. It's really cool. All right, let's get them on. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to quite work out because I can't see if you can see, and blah de blah. So we're going to give him a go. This is one of the Saxon Huscarls. He's going to get dipped. This is the dip. I have a little bit of terps there. That will the reason for that will come in a second. I have a specific brush that I use that I've put down. It's this one, and you'll see what that's for in a second as well. Now, what they recommend if you look at Army Painter is that you basically dip the thing in the stuff with a pair of pliers and then shake it about all over the place. Well, I do that occasionally, but generally not, because I like to be a bit more controlled about it. So without more of ado, let's go on with it. Now, I've shaken this up quite vigorously about an hour ago, I have a ball bearing, or a couple of ball bearings in it, just to get all of the brown stuff off the bottom, because it settles. And then I just leave it for a little bit. I just give it a bit of a twirl. But basically, it's just like that. Now, I get my man, and he's on this, and I'll just dip him in to the base, like so. Alright, take him out slowly, and as you can see, he's absolutely disgusting. Well, this is where the brush comes in. Take this, and I'll take it all off as much as I can, like that. Alright, so I'll take a fair bit off before I get too far. Like I say, I can't see what you can see because I don't know how it's working at the moment. There you go, that's a fair portion taken off. Then you just take off even more of it, because this will still run, and you've got to be I'm not saying fast, because you don't have to be fast, but keep on it for a bit, because if you don't, what happens is it pools, and once it starts to pool, you're screwed. There's certain bits that you want it to come right out of, and it will flow back in again. So one thing I need to do, right, once it starts to get full, take some off, because there's no point in trying to take stuff off if you, so I just want to dibble in a bit there. I don't mind that run there. That's looking a bit thick there, and that's looking a bit thick. There you go. So pull in there a bit, pull in there, pull in there, and there. So there you go, that's him dipped. Now the reason why I got this little bit of white spirit is because I was doing a few, put them to the side and then go back to them after about 10 minutes and have a look. And then what you can do is, if it is pooling still, you just dip your brush in a bit of white spirit and give it a bit of a jiggle, and the white spirit sort of like acts as a thinner, doesn't take it all off. You see there's a bit there, see that I've taken a bit too much off there, so I'll just get my brush and bung a bit more in. But the white spirit will act as a bit of a thinning agent, and you can just dibble in a bit or dibble out a bit, because it's slightly more runny, because it thins it out a bit. It seems to help. I just want to get a bit of a shadow in there. So, but using a brush makes life a lot easier for you, in conjunction with dipping it. Can you see how it's pooled there still? Take a little bit more out. So it's not a case of just dipping it in and forgetting about it. You have to show the mini a bit of love. Do you know what I mean? You know, bring him to life a bit with it all. So there you go. It's a bit like washes really, except you haven't got the luxury of being able to rub it out once it starts to dry, because it is actually varnish. So there you go. That's my dipping technique, and like I say, it's very quick. Done. He'll dry shiny, and then we'll mat him down. So okay, on with the rest. Okay, here we are some while later. They've all been dipped. They are just now drying. It's been a few hours since it's been dipped, but they're sort of touch dry. But you know, best leave them for a while. So I suppose in about another 12 hours or so they'll be ready for, well, probably longer than that. They'll be ready for matte coating. So that's what they look like when they just come out anyway, really. Very shiny, but they're alright. The dipping went well. Okay, so next time you see these, they should be matte varnished and the basing done. Okay. Okay, so here the finished Saxon Huscarls. One of these has been done conventionally and the others have been done with the dip, and this one is the conventional painting one, you know, layers and inks and washes, and this one, this for example, is a dip. There's another one which is sort of a similar ilk. Yeah, this one. There you go. So side by side, they don't look that much different, to be honest. Obviously he was painted dead quick. I mean, he only took me a couple of hours to paint. Brush time on him, once again, about half an hour. So yeah, I think they've turned out rather well. Yeah, I think they'd be alright on anybody's tabletop, to be honest. So that's that. Done at last. And the shield designs were worth the wait. They do look good. So there you go. I just got a bit of static grass and some flowers to put on the base and stuff. But I just want to get the video up, because you waited long enough to see what they look like. So there you go. Paint a day, successful. And it was a paint a day, to be honest. We spent 4 hours the first day and then 2 hours the next day. I mean, you got to remember there's all speaking and stuff in there, and the rest of the time was waiting for the shield decals to turn up. You know, they took about 5 minutes each to dip and brush over. Then it's 24 hours drying time, and then a quick matte varnish. Well, decals applied and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, they're pretty quick. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you again. Bye.